Hi everyone, how are you doing? I'm in a different spot tonight. My dog decided he has got two. Oh shoot.
Be with you.
Okay, sorry. I had. Yeah. Um. Yeah. He decided he was going to be a maniac again tonight, and I don't have the patience to deal with that tonight. So I'm out here. So I'm in the same room with him, and so he's fine. He's sleeping now. Shh. But 5 minutes ago he was whining and barking. So whatever. All right. We don't have very many. We have a
Mary,
few people. Hello, Mary. We have a couple people in here. Oops. You know what? I left something in the other room. I got to go get it because I'm going to ask you guys some trivia um, questions. And hey, Sarah. And the people who win, who get it right, is going to get a small painting. Hold on. I'll be right back. Got to walk around here. I can still hear Annie. And you can see.
you can hear me, but you can't see me. I'm a figment of your imagination. Connie is painting in the jungle tonight.
All set for your craft room until about 15 minutes ago and had to rapidly move everything. Of course, now you guys are going to see a
Hey,
camera in
Janice.
your face. Okay. Hello, Janice. I am back. Okay. Yes, you can see a lot of my gorgeous plants. There's a lot more. They're all over the room now. They used to just be on this side of the room, and they filtered over to the other side of the room now. So, yeah.
You should have renamed. You should have named the video "Painting in the Plant Room."
Well, maybe I should have if I had known that's what it was going to be. But okay, so put your thinking caps on for tonight. There's going to be three questions, and they're all about color. And I'm not going to give you a lot of time because I don't want you to Google it. I want you to try and use your brains. Sorry, I keep looking at the camera. I mean, my computer, and it's actually up here. But let me introduce you to my amazing partner in crime. We have
Oh yeah.
Miss Annie.
Now, Ty. Hey,
And I'm going to
everybody.
switch. Hey, Tank, welcome in. Black. Hey, Greg. No, it's not. Well, you'll see. So I'm not going to give you very long um, to put in the answers because I don't want no one using Google because the answers are on Google like everything else. So we're going to try. Maybe if I move this down, you won't see my camera so much. Oh well, I'm going to try and get some answers that are good answers. And oh, like
Hey,
I
Greg.
forgot.
Hey, Greg.
So this is a Christmas painting, but I'm going to ask you questions, and the winners uh, of the questions is going to get a small painting. Um, I don't have anything to write. Oh, a second. I have a pen and I have paper. Okay, so I have these three little canvases. They're 5 by 7 canvases. There's three of them, and I will be painting you guys a picture on these. Not tonight, unless I do go through this painting really fast. But we're going to go through this. Okay, if you were gonna mix, no, don't say brown. If you were gonna mix paints to come up with the color gold, what colors would you use to make gold?
Hmm.
And I just realized my picture, my questions is right there. So it's 8:06, and at 8:09, I'm going to stop you. If there's nobody no answers, I'll let you go again. Yellow, orange, and white. No, that is not the right ones. White and silver. No. Yellow, orange, and brown, and she got it. Annie got it. It is yellow, orange, and brown makes gold. Now, if you want it different shades of gold, you can use burnt sienna? No, yes, burnt sienna. That will warm it up. Or you can go with more yellows and to lighten it to a lighter gold. So Annie got that one. Now, you can only win one time tonight. So we're going to put, I don't want you guys to see my questions here.
I've learned that through coloring, y'all.
Yes.
Actually, I learned how to do that like 2 weeks ago. Because I was watching a lady color, and I was so impressed because it looked just like gold. Like she used a gold. She said, now I have a gold color pencil and I could use that, but I'm going to show you how to do it this way.
Yeah, you can also add a little bit of a green. That will be more, but you can also make your own brown. So what colors do you think you use to make brown? And I might have a fourth one. Sarah got it. Sarah Mahoney. It is the primary colors mixed brown. No, Greg, it's not all colors. Okay, Sarah Mahoney.
Good job, Sarah.
Yeah, it's now if you want your brown to be more on the red, you add more red, because if it's equal, it will be a brown. If you add more yellow, it will take different shades or different amounts of those colors will give you a different type of a brown. If you are wanting to make something darker, you do not want to use very much black. The reason is because black takes over the color. And sometimes you can. I do it a lot, but I also know not to put very much, just put a little bit at a time to get your color to go. Okay, I'm going to get started on my painting, and then I will ask the third question and maybe even a fourth. So, depends on.
And I knew that answer, but you said I could only win once.
Huh?
I said I knew that answer, but because you told me that last week.
Yeah. Oh, my daughter's messaging me. What is going on? Hold on. What are Dad's name puns? We have Pterodactyl and Amanda Lynn. Oh my gosh, there's so many. I'll have to tell her. I'll have to let her know after the live. My husband is dad puns. Anything anyone says, he can make it into something like. Yeah, I can't even think right now.
Bill hates that. Me and Andrew can have a complete conversation in puns alone, and it drives Bill crazy. Hey, Jesse.
Well, Ron says, he goes, I used to have a girlfriend. Her name was Amanda Lynn. Stuff like that. He's just weird. Hello, Jesse. How are you? Okay, let's get started with this. I'm trying to turn where my stuff usually is, and it's not the same spot. So, and I didn't bring my spray bottle over here. So, oh yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yeah, I did. I remember it. So, this is going to be a Christmas painting. And my dog is tearing a toy up on the couch. Lovely. He's ripping out.
Yeah, I've got to say, Cash is the only dog, and I'm saying this, and I've owned a lot of dogs through my life. This is the only dog I've ever owned who is so careful with his toys. Every other dog I had would shred them. And he still has the same toys. We bought him 3 years ago. He has his favorites. We bought him new ones since then, but he has this old fox that he carries everywhere with him.
Yeah. No, Royce likes to literally shred all his toys. I don't even usually give him toys. I was trying to appease him with it, and now he's over there just ripping it to pieces on the couch.
My Shih Tzu Pete that I had that passed away. He, I mean, I don't care what toy you gave that dog. By the end of the day, he wouldn't have no more toy. He would absolutely destroy every toy you gave him.
Yeah.
That was, you know, and I was like, yeah. I said, Bill's like, oh my God, you just bought. I said, it's a dog, Bill. And then we got him. He was like, he's just going to tear him up, and he carries them around. And they all, even though he does not sleep in his bed, he puts all of his toys in his bed before he goes to bed at night.
Um, Bentley does that. The smallest Chihuahua. He puts his toys in the bed with him, but Aston doesn't like Bentley playing with the toys, so he'll steal them from him and lay on top of them. He doesn't play with them. He just lays on top of them.
Yeah, he just don't want him to have them.
Right.
And Mary, as an update from my brother-in-law, he took 4 steps in therapy today. One of them was no support. He's eating better, and he's accepted that he ain't coming home for a little bit, which has been our hardest part with him. We was hoping they at least put him in rehab down here close so we could go and spend Christmas Day with him.
So we're going blue tonight.
I have got to get the colors checked on this monitor because that looks bright purple to me.
Yeah, you need to get it checked. This is
well, I knew I did because I'll be watching like coloring tutorials, and you can see that the paint on the outside of the pencil is yellow, and the tip is yellow. But when she colors with it, it's green. But when you look at the pencil, you can see the yellow. But when she actually puts it on the paper, for some reason, it's green.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sarah. He's actually, his doctors are very impressed that he finally accepted so quickly. He said, usually, it takes several weeks for them to accept that they can't just hop out of that bed and go when they're used to doing that. I just want to see him open his Christmas present for me because I got him something he's been wanting for years. And it is probably the silliest thing in the world, but she told me he had been asking about that. I can make that happen. And that's a Waffle House coffee cup.
Cool.
Wanted a coffee cup. Waffle House was his favorite breakfast place, and he wanted a coffee cup of Waffle. I was like, I can do that. She said, no, you can't. She said, do they sell them at a restaurant? I said, Renee, I guarantee you if they're a restaurant, they've got a website with merch on it. I said, all the restaurants has merch nowadays.
Yeah.
So I hopped on there and I found one. And I was like this? And she said, yeah. And I said, okay, that's what he's getting there. Because I was actually struggling what to buy for Christmas.
Yeah. The one thing I don't have over here is my hair dryer, my heat gun. Oh well. It is what it is, right?
I'll blow on it.
What?
Blow on it.
I'm not gonna blow on it. I have a ceiling fan going, so it won't take too long.
And put it under the ring light. The heat from the ring light might help it.
Well, there's 3 ring lights on over it.
Well,
that's why I get so warm.
They feel hot, don't they?
Huh?
I mean, they put off heat.
Yeah, well, that's why I get so warm in my craft room because I have 4 heat ring lights on. I brought 2 of them plus this one that's got a ring light on it. So, yeah.
Hey, Sandra.
Hi, Sandra. Welcome in. Oh, and I didn't bring paper towels. Hold on, I gotta grab paper towels.
You should probably get your heat gun while you're out.
What?
I said you should probably get your heat gun while you're out.
No, it's got too much power for this outlet, so I don't want to chance it. This outlet's got all this stuff plugged into it, and in my craft room, it's got its own outlet, so I don't want to chance it. I've had it blow a fuse before, or a breaker, so I don't want to do that. So, okay.
Yes, we have one. You can't run an air conditioner in our bedroom window because it'll blow the breaker. But you can put it in the bathroom window and it's fine.
It's because of whatever's on that breaker with it.
Yep. And he was like, what else? He said, you shouldn't have anything else on a bedroom breaker. And I was like, you need to just go through there and figure out what goes to what.
Right.
We did that for the other side of the house. It's broke up. The breaker boxes broke up into two different sides.
Mm-hmm.
And Bill said, I've never seen him do a breaker like that. I was like, because that's been his one complaint is when we bought this place, they said it was Amish built. There's no way this was Amish built. Amish do better work than this.
Yeah.
I know some Amish people, and they're good workmen.
Yeah.
And the women are really, really good cooks.
There is Mennonite. There's a lot of Mennonites around here, and they have a restaurant between here and just before you get to Wichita. And oh my gosh, their food is amazing.
Well, when I first met these people, I was, because I grew up English, so I talked to everybody, And when he walked away and he was just standing there looking at me and he kept looking away, he walked away and I looked at his wife and I said, did I offend him in some way? She said, you can't talk to her man. I'm like, okay. She said, no, your husband can talk to him, but you can't. I was like, all right. I said, well, thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, Mennonites, you can talk to them, the adults, but you cannot talk to their kids. If you talk to their kids will back away and walk away from you. They will not talk to you.
We did have some Mennonites that used to come into Taco Bell all the time.
Yeah, kids are not allowed.
The nicest, cleanest people to ever have in a restaurant.
Now, I flew with a bunch of Mennonites in October when I went to Utah. Remember when I was stuck for 5 hours? I was sitting with a whole group of Mennonites, but they were adults. There was no children. And that came up, and they said, yeah, our children are not allowed to talk to you. Now, I ran into some Mennonites there, and they had a daughter with them, but she was 18, and so she could talk to us. But
yeah, they're just very polite. I mean, if I had to have, I could pick customers I ever had, I would pick all Amish men. They're very respectful people.
Yeah. And
while I had a lot of respectful, just typical people around, there was some that I was just like, they come in the door and I was like, it's time for my break because I didn't want to deal with them.
Right.
Hello, Linda.
Hello, Linda.
And she says hi to Connie. It's Linda Hutchins.
Yes, I have seen her lots over the years.
I love my husband, but he loaded that stove up before he left. It's 60 degrees outside.
Oh no.
And I keep wanting to do, the Wizard of Oz. I'm the old team. It's going pretty good here, Linda. How about you?
Guess how warm it's supposed to be here on Christmas?
65.
73.
I don't want it that warm on Christmas. 40 to 50 would be nice. But,
I just
everybody, gotta have snow.
I'm so cold all the time right now because of losing the weight. I'm okay with it being a little bit warmer.
My love of snow goes this far. I would like for it to snow on Christmas Eve and melt off by Christmas night, and that'd be it. I'd be good with that. Totally good with that.
Right.
And I told Sis, I told her again, I said, don't be making that wish again for your birthday. Oh, wow. Greg said they had a blizzard today.
Wow.
We had one last Monday. Well, in some parts of the state, it was blizzard-like conditions, not locally. But down in the southern part of the state, they said the interstates were a mess because it was blizzard conditions, where they cut all the mountains down. All the wind hits it now. Can you tell I'm not a fan of mountaintop removal? Linda said they're having warm weather, but they say rain on Christmas. So odd. Yeah, I think we're actually supposed to have rain on Christmas.
Yeah, we had so much rain during the summer that we are way above flood zones, and there's standing water in our fields, and it's horrible right now. And they're like, "Oh, we need more rain." I'm like, "Where are you guys going to put this rain at?" It took the farmers until almost December to get all their crops out of the field because there was so much.
Drought.
Huh?
And we're in drought. We're still considered in drought because we didn't get.
Well, we were, but now we're not. But they're all like, "Oh, we need the rain." I'm like, I mean, are you guys crazy or something? Because we don't need the dang rain. I'm so tired of rain this year. It's like, come on.
Greg says all across the prairies blizzards.
Yeah, but you know what? We don't get very much snow here.
I think he's talking about Canadian. Prairies.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if they have. I didn't know they had.
Yeah, they've got prairies.
Oh, I know that we have prairie.
Doesn't John live in Grand Prairie?
Well, that doesn't mean it's a prairie.
But it probably was when they named it.
Maybe. Ah, that's too bad.
Pile up in Alberta.
Yeah, that's too bad. I'm trying to find the right size of brush. I guess this is the one I'm going to use because I'm not seeing the others.
Well, I hope there was no loss of life.
Right.
And the thing is we got 5 inches of snow Monday into Tuesday of this week. And,
yeah.
Well,
I don't want that.
Sunday into Tuesday we got 5 inches. And we had all kinds of wrecks and stuff, but it was before the snow even flew. It was people in a rush to get to the grocery store.
Of course.
I'm like, why does nobody plan ahead?
Yeah.
I start planning for winter foods in August and my backups, things that, and everybody's like, oh, if you run out of bread, and I said, you make it.
Exactly.
And if you don't want to make bread, you make biscuits or cornbread. There's this, people don't prepare like they used to. But growing up in Mason County, where in the wintertime, once the snow flew, it was pretty much there until spring.
That's the way it is in Utah.
So
my friends that live in the mountains up in Utah, they built their house up there. The snow is as high as their roof in their garage roof. You can walk across the snow right onto the roof.
Yeah, when we first moved to Mason County, I had just turned 13 that summer. And we moved in on Christmas Eve, got everything unpacked, that we needed for the night, and we figured we'd do all the rest of it, unload the truck the next day and got inches of snow on the ground.
Right.
And I remember when we moved out there because I kept saying, how far out are you taking us?
Yeah.
Linda says, love what you're doing with the snow. It looks so pretty.
Thank you.
Yeah, but after we got out there, after getting through the snow, and it was this bad, y'all. We moved in figuring we was going to go to the grocery store because we'd stopped at McDonald's and we ate dinner. We figured we would go to the grocery store the next day. My dad had his paycheck, $1,200. We couldn't get out to go to the grocery store.
Yeah.
So
Well, there was
the sandwiches.
so the year that I was pregnant with my youngest daughter, I was 7 months pregnant, and it was January 2nd. I was headed to work. I worked for Weight Watchers. I taught their classes, and I had to drive from West Valley, which is on the right up against the mountains on the west side of the valley, and I had to drive all the way to where Sandy is, which is way on the east side and south of where we lived. And I drove all the way there in this little tiny blue Colt, hatchback Colt. And by the time I got there, we already had like probably close to a foot of snow. And I had to do the class, and we ended the class early, and I drove home. I started to drive home. I was going down the freeway, and the next thing I knew, I was going the other direction on the freeway. My car spun around, and I very carefully pulled off of the freeway, and I took surface roads. That snowstorm lasted for 3 days, and it dumped 46 inches in Salt Lake Valley.
Yeah, there is no Larry tonight.
No, he's not here tonight. He did send me a message today though on Facebook. He might be doing something. I don't know.
Well, it is the holidays. Getting real close.
Yeah.
Oh, look. It's a creepy dog in the hat. Good boy. No. No. You're not wiping your cold nose on my leg. No. I keep telling you this. I'm not going to warm her. Go lay by the stove. Your nose is like a chunk of ice.
Huh?
Oh.
What?
I'm going to send this dog to you. I'm going to send him email. I know. Mommy's so mean. I'm a mean mama. All right. Well, lay down now. You've had your pets. No. Oh, wait. Yes, you do have one more, don't you?
Okay, you guys ready for another question?
Sure.
I have two more questions to ask. So I'm going to do four little paintings.
All right.
This next question is, what colors do you use to make cream? And you have until 8:33, so 3 minutes. So you're not going to have a lot of time to go look it up, hopefully.
I already know what it is.
But you can't answer.
I know. Well, I'm pretty sure I know what it is. How's that?
Okay.
Any guesses yet?
No, not yet.
Do y'all have any of the pine trees that look just like before you put anything on there? They look like that.
What?
We have pine trees that look just like that.
Like just the
Yeah,
skin?
it just looks like a big green stick.
Yeah. When
no, I don't think it's an aspen pine. It's just they're the weirdest looking trees, and they're actually not allowed to plant them in here anymore because they have a very shallow root system, and they keep falling over and taking out power lines. Linda says medium brown and white.
no.
Keep going. You can guess again.
I know that is a color. A lot of people think that cream has brown in it. It does not have brown in it.
Okay. You cut out there for a second. I don't know why, because
I don't even have my earbuds in it. I just connected and I couldn't get it to connect, and so I'm like, I ain't gonna mess with it.
No, go away there. You just came in. I'm not putting that with you, okay? Are you arguing with me? I think not.
My brushes are too far away from me.
That is how I get all of my animals to move at once.
Anybody else has any guesses on what colors to make cream? You might be looking at.
You're probably thinking too hard.
Exactly.
If I am correct in what I think it is, you're thinking too hard.
Yeah, you'll be shocked.
And that's not saying I'm even right, because I don't know for sure. Can they have a hint as in, is it 2 colors or 3 colors?
It is 2 colors.
I like how when you start putting your highlights in, it brings the
Huh?
out. Hey, Jen Reeves.
Hey, Jen.
Our question of the night is, Jen, if you want to join in, what colors do you mix to make cream? And we had a hint, and it is 2 colors. And no Googles.
Go.
I hope they take his stitches out Monday so I can take that cone off him.
You'll be glad of it.
Oh, I'm sure. Although I'm thinking that we're still going to have to leave it once take the stitches out, because he keeps chewing at it. And I know he's chewing at it because it's itching where it's healing. But
Right.
it's closed up so well. I'm really pleased with the healing process. As much
Yeah.
as a pain in the butt as he's been. And today he jumped up on my lap for the first time, and Bill looked at me and goes, he said, he's not mad at you anymore. And I said, of course not. I said, I'm the one that has to take him to the vet. That's why I'm the one he's mad at. I said,
Right.
he just comes home and Daddy just spoils him.
Any last minute guesses?
Jen says green and yellow. She says not a clue. She's just guessing off the wall.
Nope. You guys are going to be like really mad at yourselves when you find out what it is.
Yes, Greg, I did. Greg Biffle and his entire family. He's a NASCAR driver, retired, died in a plane crash.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not white and gray.
Okay, if nobody guesses, I'm gonna give you my guess, but I'm not. It's not to win. I just want to know if I'm right.
Okay, go ahead.
Are we done?
Yes, go ahead and give me your guess.
Pale yellow and white.
Yes. It's yellow, no matter what color. It's yellow and white. So that's what cream is. Now, if you want it to be a deeper, you can add a drop of brown. But that's not what makes the cream. It may
If
make
you go deeper though than a cream, then it becomes an ecru.
Right. So cream is white and yellow. That's what makes cream. Okay. I have. Nobody will get anything for that one, but I have two more questions. Let's see.
Oh, Jim Reese is a local dealership owner, and brother passed away a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's not good.
Especially this time. I mean, it's not good that anybody dies any time of the year, but this time of year it's really hard.
Okay, next question. What colors do you mix to mix silver?
Jen Reese said they died in a plane accident as well.
That's too bad. You know, my daughter's husband, ding, 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 ding. She got it. Jane got it.
White and gray make silver.
White and gray makes silver, and you can add a little bit more black. You can add more black to it if you want it to be a deeper, more white if you want it to be a lighter silver. And if you want it to be more of a blue, a silver with a blue tint, you add a little bit of blue. But the blue that you want to use a cool blue. If you want your silver to be a warmer, you add burnt sienna to it. So Jen gets that one. Okay. Let's see. Last question. How do you make black? What colors do you mix to make black?
That one's kind of easy.
Huh?
Let's start with the easy ones and work up to the hard ones. Jen Reese says the rainbow. Oh, we can only win once, Jen.
Yeah, you can only win once, but yes, that's a good question. That's a good try. I'm not gonna say it's wrong. I'm not gonna say it's right, but because you can only win one time a night, so
I didn't tell her that though. That was my fault.
that's okay.
Well, I do know that I will be up quite late tonight.
Huh?
I said I will be up quite late tonight
Why?
because the medicine in his breathing treatment hypes him up.
Oh, I understand.
But it's worth it. I mean, I'd rather breathe.
Right.
I was watching that stupid Barney's birthday party in New York. I don't know what that is that has set him off since he was a baby, yet he watches it. And there's so many different people that put it on YouTube. You can't block it. We took it away from him. We threw it out when it was on VHS.
Right.
And then he found it one day on YouTube.
Yeah. So thanks a lot.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh, we know, Jen. I was just, anybody else got an answer for us? Our time runs out. I want to go back to my snow globe picture that I haven't set it yet. And I want to redo my snow now that I know more about how to paint snow.
Right.
Bill keeps telling me to leave it alone. So not
I will tell you leave it alone. And don't go back and do it, because then you'll be able to see your progress.
True. And there are other pictures in there that have snow.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any backup questions? Because evidently nobody's going to guess on this one.
Okay. I'll tell you what it is. To mix black, you take your 3 primary colors or combine complementary colors like blue and orange, red and green, yellow and purple, and that will make your black. So it's pretty much what she said, the rainbow. That's how you get black. Okay, I have a bonus question for you guys. In fact, if you guys, someone wins this, I will do a big painting for you. That's how hard it's going to be for you guys to answer this question. If I remember the question I was going to ask you. What was I going to ask? When I remember, I'll tell you. I can't remember right now. I had a brainstorm. It hit me.
Well, we were talking about mixing black and the rainbow.
Yeah, it didn't have anything to do with that. Oh, yes. Now I got it. How do you make white?
Jim wants to know. She gets to guess this time, since it's a bonus.
Yes. Everybody can guess for the bonus. How do you make white?
Linda says red, blue, and yellow. Not sure how it works.
No.
Bleach?
No. Not bleach.
Now that I don't know that answer.
Didn't think you would. I wanted to ask a question. I don't think anyone's going to be able to.
It's just always been there. Greg says,
open the lid and pour it out. Acrylic primer. There we go. I got way too much paint out, so I'm going to put that in the bottle so I don't waste it. Actually, Greg, I'm really quite surprised you don't know how to make white.
Can you actually even mix white? Since
No.
it's the absence of color?
No, you cannot. It's a trick question. You cannot mix white.
Oh my God, you mean I was right?
Yeah, you can't mix white. And the reason I asked is because there's people out there who think you can. You can't mix white. In fact, white is the hardest. White is a very difficult process for even the professionals to make. In fact, it's extremely dangerous to make, actually. Let me pull it up. Let me look it up.
Is it because you have to use titanium?
Because, no. Let me look it up. Because I don't want to say it wrong because it's been a while since I read it in my color theory when I took it. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is color theory.
Still learning it.
Huh?
I'm still learning that. Color theory.
Right. Okay, so you cannot mix any colors paint-wise to make white. You can get an off-white, you cannot get a white. Let's see. Now I probably can't find that stupid. Gosh dang it. It's not coming up. Let me. Okay, it comes from, listen to this, white comes from lead. It's visible, it's when all wavelengths of the visible spectrum combined like black, but unlike the colors of the spectrum and the most mixtures of them, white lacks hue, so it is considered an achromatic color. But to mix it, it is made from, it comes from lead. Because think about it. What is naturally white on the earth? Snow is the only thing that is naturally white. There's not any plants that are pure white. There's no where are they getting it from? All our other colors come from vegetation and stuff like that. Well, that's not the case when it comes to white. White comes from lead. It's part of lead. And so it's very dangerous to make. Of course, there's no lead in it when we get it, but it comes out of the lead.
You are not
So
synced
yeah,
up.
that's your. Okay.
Okay.
Is it better now?
Top.
Am I synced up?
Nope. No, you're not. You're not synced.
Okay, well, I will talk like this then, and then you won't know I'm not synced up,
It
right?
doesn't bother me. I just wanted you to be aware of it. Hey, I grew up watching
Oh, that's
Godzilla.
fine.
Come on.
Okay. Exactly. Okay. All right. Here's a color theory question. There's primary. What's the next? Primary, then what, and then what? Polar bears are not white. Polar bears are absence of color in their hair. There's no color in their follicles.
Polar bears actually have black skin as well.
Yes. Ding ding ding! Janice got it. It's secondary and tertiary. And those, okay, so your primary is your red, yellow, and blue. Your secondary is purple, orange, and green. All the tertiary is all different mixtures of all the colors, but they all start with the primary colors. That's why the rainbow it starts out with the primary colors, and then in between is your secondary colors mixing together. I love color theory. Love color theory. That was my favorite class to take, was color theory. So this painting is done. I am going to sign, if I can find my paintbrush, which I was able to. And I need to put, what'd you say?
Don't forget to spell your name right.
Oh, yeah. And I want to put black, use black. What the heck is going on? There. Got a clump of paint on it.
Yeah, that's what Connie said.
Yeah, clear. It's clear like ice.
Where my son's hair was when it was where my eyebrows are like that. There's absolutely no color in my eyebrows, so it basically looks like I have no eyebrows or eyelashes because they're both clear.
The tips of my eyelashes are clear, and they're brown. Other than that, so when I put mascara on them, they're really long. But when there's no mascara, you can't tell how long they are.
They were very, when Andrew was born, they were worried because he was blue eyed and clear hair. And they said he possibly could be albino.
Right.
Because of the absence of color in his hair and having light eyes. And I was like, and it was like, what to watch for. And by the time he was 6 months old, he had a tan.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that he wasn't.
Well, see, I was born with jet black hair. Thank you, Sandra. And by the time I was 6 weeks old, my hair was down past my shoulders, and it was black on the bottom and white on top. And so my mom cut it because people kept asking her why she dyed her baby's hair. She goes, I did not dye my baby's hair. Are you kidding me? That's such a stupid thing to even ask. But then my hair went from white, then it went blonde, and then it went strawberry blonde, and then it went dirty dishwater blonde, and now it has dirty dishwater blonde, and kind of light brown, and then silver streaks. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you can't tell I cut my hair. If you wasn't here the other night.
That was when my sister was born, she was born with a black skunk strip down the back of her head.
Yep.
She was blonde haired, and had 2 black streaks down the back of her head, and she looked like her hair looked like a skunk.
Yeah. Yeah, so my hair got cut. See, it's a lot shorter than it was. And I have lots of layers, so it has more body, and it has curl now. So the winners, Jen, Annie, and Sarah. And wait a minute, who won the? Oh, Janice. She is getting a larger painting. This side. So what I need you guys to do is email me. Let me put it on here. Email me your address and what you would like me to paint. But leave it as, we'll discuss it. If it's something I don't feel comfortable doing, we'll discuss it. So.
Now, y'all know I'm going to have to pick the most uncomfortable thing I could think of just to pick on it, right?
Yeah. No. Please don't do that. But yeah, so. Oh, I forgot something. Dang it. Okay, this painting's not finished. I forgot.
I knew it. I knew it. You forgot to frost the tree.
What?
You forgot to frost the tree.
Frost it? No, I.
Still on the tree.
Putting the. Yeah, but that's not the only thing I forgot.
Jen says she wants your lighthouse.
You want a lighthouse? I can do another one for you. That other lighthouse is already down in Texas. But I can do another lighthouse if you tell me if you want that
I
same.
know who got it.
What?
I said, I bet I know who got it.
Who got what?
The lighthouse.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
She said not any lighthouse, but the same one. Yes.
Okay. She's been there, so I know that's where Larry used to live. And I already got your address, Jen. And I have Annie's address. Who else won? Sarah Mahoney. I think I have your address too.
Dennis says, can you do a beach scene?
Yes. Just send me the email.
Why the angle is always on top of the Christmas tree.
What?
He wants to know why the angle is always at the top of the Christmas tree, because that's where the point is.
You're going to have to say that again. I didn't understand
We
you.
typed angle.
Oh.
We meant why is the angel always on top of the tree?
I don't know. I don't put angels on my trees, so I don't know.
It generally scans as blah, 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 blah.
Okay then.
Scatter my angels all over the room. We don't put an angel on the tree. We have a star. Like Andrew said, it has to be a star. Our Christmas tree is never finished until the entire family is together. That's me and Bill and both the boys. And that's when we put the tree topper on. Well,
Mine's
now.
mine's a bow that I made. That's on top of my Christmas tree.
When Andrew was little, we had an angel, and he said he'd rather have a star. And it's pretty much been. I had one year I used got a Frosty the Snowman head, and did my tree as a snowman.
Yeah.
And thank you.
Okay, what just happened? Oh, I know what happened. It got darker in here. My plant light, my plant light turned off across the room from me. All the other ones are already off too. So
It's like, Mom, it's bedtime. Time to time to turn off the lights. Your plants are talking to you. Santa was loaded up the sleigh, very busy, and Angel had another tree and said to Santa, "Yep, I've heard that one before, Greg, and I'm not giving the tagline." Naughty, naughty. No, excuse me. I think my husband wants me to melt.
what?
I said, I think my husband wants me to melt.
Yeah. I told you that I finished that skirt topper, didn't I?
Yeah.
And I started the shawl. Well, the skirt's not sewn together. The elastic's not in it. But I went downstairs and I pulled out my pattern. And I pulled out the fabric. So I'm going to make the underskirt, and then that will be the over. There. Now it's decorated. There we go. It's finished. So let me show it to you guys.
Oh, that's pretty.
There you go. That's that painting. So, oh, I forgot something. Ah, dang it, Connie. I forgot one more thing. We've got to put snow. Well, it's got snow. I can put stars in the sky real quick. I just need to get a little bit more white, is all.
Don't know, Greg. He's not been in tonight.
Yeah, I talked to him today. He sent me a message telling me that he got his painting. But other than that, I haven't talked to him.
There's Larry.
There he is. Hello, Larry. Welcome in.
Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year to you as well.
Yes.
I'm telling y'all, it is hard for me to believe that on Saturday, my granddaughter will be 6 years old.
Yeah.
It does not seem like it's been 6 years already.
Yep. Well, I can't believe that I'm going to be a great grandmother next month. I'm not old enough, you know.
I don't think you're ever old enough to be a great grandparent.
Yeah.
Janice said she sent her email.
Okay. Thank you.
I think that tonight I am going to curl up in my bed and read because I can see in here from the bedroom, and that way if he needs something, he can come get me.
So, Larry, Jen, if she's still here, she lives near, or did live near, I'm not sure if she still does, to that same lighthouse that I painted you. And she just won a small painting, and she wants that same um, lighthouse painted. Hello, Jessica. I guess I could put us back this. I'm getting all the snow on.
Jen says she vacated there.
Oh, okay. She vacated there. All right. Yeah, Larry said that they've moved that lighthouse. How many times did you say, 2 or 3?
Why'd they move it without cracking it?
Yeah, he lived about 60 miles from it. Don't ask me. He said it was very hard. It took a long time.
I figure. Because you think it's a cylinder, basically, and it would wiggle a little bit and it would fall apart.
I don't think it's a cylinder in the way you're thinking. It is probably made of bricks or.
Oh no, I mean it is, but the way it's shaped. I'm talking about the
Yes, yes, yes.
cylinder,
But they've had to move it because of the water.
but not
There.
the structurally sound thing.
Yeah, now it's done.
Are you
Oh.
sure?
Yes, I'm positive. It's done. It is finished. That lighthouse, Larry, where exactly is it at? I looked it up, but I can't remember. Yeah, they had to move it because of the erosion from the water. Ah, thank you.
Dump your red paint in your lap.
Well, I got it on my shirt. Oh well. It's not like it's not a shirt I wear away from the house.
Don Powerwall.
Yeah. Actually,
Cape
acrylic paint.
Hatteras, North Carolina.
Yeah, North Carolina.
Blow your painting off. You got a little.
Say what?
Blow the painting. There you go.
Wasn't sure what you.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure what you said, but when I looked up, I saw it. Okay. All right, it is done. So, I will be. We'll have bingo on Saturday night. Um, we will have a premiere Sunday night because I will not be home. I will be gone picking up Ron from the airport. He flies back on Sunday afternoon. So that way I won't be here. And then we're going to take off. I'll be here on Tuesday night, and then not Thursday night, and then we'll be back on Saturday night. So it's
It's
only
hard
one.
to believe Christmas is next week.
I know. It's crazy to even think. All right, let me switch my cameras so that you guys aren't seeing me look this way when I'm looking at the computer. Let's see. And then I will switch the camera.
I have never been to either of the Carolinas. I have not been further south than West Virginia. On the East Coast. The West Coast, I've been to Southern Texas.
I've been to the only state I can say there's less states I've been to than what I haven't been to. So I have not been to any on the East Coast except for I've never been to I've been to
Good night, Sandra.
Georgia and South Carolina and Florida. And I've been to Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Kentucky, Tennessee, Ohio, West Virginia, Indiana, Illinois, Minnesota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, of course, Oklahoma, Montana, Wyoming, Idaho, Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada, Utah, of course, California, Arizona, New Mexico, and Colorado. That's all. So I've been to more than not. So you guys all have a great night. And are you still there, Annie? She turned off her.
Yes, sorry. I was blowing my nose and I didn't think y'all wanted to listen to it.
Oh, okay. All right. You guys have a good night. Now I get to spend time moving all the stuff back to my craft room, seeing as how the doggo is in my chair. And guess what's all, oh my gosh. Would you like to know what's all over my couch?
Dog hair or the rest of that toy?
Yeah, it's all stuffing, white stuffing. It looks like it snowed on my couch. It's covered.
You're just helping you decorate.
All right. Oh, yeah, exactly. All right, you guys have a good night. We'll see you on
Saturday
for bingo.
Night, everybody.
Good night. Bye.